MISSIONARY. He sharp like barbed wire. She stole my heart, then she got archived. I keep it short with a Lord Farquhar. All the girls in the front row, all the girls in the barricade, all the girls have been waiting all day. Let your tongue hang out, everything. If you came with a man, let go of his hand. Everybody in the suite kicking up their feet, stand up, dance. And all the guys in the back waiting on the next track. Cut your boy a little slack. It's Young Jack. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28 telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, whip your lovin' on me.
Madden football brings you the Divisional Round of the NFL playoffs. It is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the Lions coming up next.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. We think we have quite a battle in store. The winner onto the NFC title game. And off we go here in the Divisional Round. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to lead with the win.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris.
Oh, no.
Najee Harris inside the 30.
Oh, here we go.
And they won't catch him.
Here we go.
72 yards.
Oh, God almighty. My run defense is so bad.
Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays
God.
to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week with a big wild card victory. Now, 1 week away from a championship game in front of their home crowd, everything is falling into place. But if they want to play next week, they're going to need another big game from their leader.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's Gibbs. is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Gibbs. Open space to the 35. The speed on display. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Set to go now on 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On the play fake, Dak. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down.
That's a win.
Taking away all the options down the field through the air. But when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Lions offense ready for their 2nd possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Our run here with Gibbs. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Room to run inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 23-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs.
Oh, come on, Taysom.
And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
So far.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
1st First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Here's Gibbs. He'll be
I wish he would hold that block.
Down at the 3-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats.
All right, he should have been stopped in the backfield, but I'll take it.
David Montgomery, touchdown Lions. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close,
What do you mean?
have to finish these drives off.
You mean on the previous play?
He was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return.
Yep. I guess Gibbs was too tired.
Drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll manage to get to the 33. That's Henry Toto on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. One quarter down in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's the... Second and 7. On the ground, this is Harris. Room up the sideline at the 45. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Cowboys.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. That's his
On the right
first grab
position.
of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely, because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet in bounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He'll get this out quickly.
How did he get that?
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down.
It's a field goal. I'll take it.
Fourth down. Aubrey's kick is good.
That second down sack was key right there.
Within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
As long as I slow them down enough and I keep scoring, I'll be okay. But that's saying a lot.
And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And this will be a short
Yep.
to about the 30.
Gotta keep scoring those, for sure. Dallas did.
Here's a 2nd and 9. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up the 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Watkins motioning over. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Nix to throw. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Lions 1st down.
That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They hand it to Gibbs.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Nick's going to try to rush his guys up to the line. One more time with Montgomery. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run with Montgomery. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Second down, Prescott. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Now he takes off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Prescott. That's caught by Lamb. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly. There was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Computer, but we'll try it.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2.
All right.
That kick is good.
Up by 8. Get the ball second half.
Are able to get it back within a score. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the 3rd quarter. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And with the season winding down, he continues to put up the big numbers. Let's take a look at some of the leading candidates to take home the award for Offensive Player of the Year. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs.
Thank you, Taysom. Thank you, Taysom.
Past midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 36 yards. Once again, it's Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Here's Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Makes good with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense trotting back out for their first.
Oh, trust me, OC. I'm on the edge of my seat right now. I am on the edge of my seat, dude. I don't take nothing for granted in this game, especially this game. Considering how badly I lost to them earlier this year.
Throwing is Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Second down and 8. They run it over center with Harris. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Prescott now. Got a man. That's Tolbert.
Soft part of the zone.
Way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
I couldn't call a timeout in order to switch the play.
Points at a high level in the NFL,
in time.
You have to generate explosive plays, and after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A first down throw for Prescott. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
throw on the run is complete. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Lost a yard.
Still first down.
So now then, first and goal from the 1. Prescott again. That is caught by the tight end. Jake
Man versus drag route. It's going to lose most times.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Gibbs. Lots of space past the 45. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll run with Gibbs. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Right.
Throwing is Nix. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
He's going to be out for the rest of the playoffs.
In first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A run here with Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Second down and 3. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
Here's Gibbs. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jameer touchdown of the game. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are able to extend the lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
Scoring.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Dak. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, but he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here's Dak to throw.
Huge stop, guys. Good job. I did a run commit and everything.
Very accurate with the ball. He's completing over
Nice stop.
60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks.
That ain't
Loss
good.
of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs.
Come on, get around. Ah! All right. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
They have in this running back in the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
He's got room
He's gone.
to the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And
All right.
he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And
You think I'm getting comfortable, OC?
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC.
All right, I'm up 3 possessions now. 10 minutes to go.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. 1st down, Prescott. Quick hitting slant there. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now Prescott.
Can't get to him.
Off he goes.
That's okay.
Dak wisely hits the deck at the end.
Keeps him somewhat contained.
Picking up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man,
be safe.
Most of the times, there's no answer for it. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, like sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
They hand it to Gibbs. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. On the handoff, this is Gibbs.
1 on 2.
Get a whole lot, maybe a yard. That's it. Third and 9. Watkins motioning over. To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest games.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Dak to throw.
That was almost picked off. That could have been pick 6.
And they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd down. Nix. Down inside the 10. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. He is having a performance to remember. There is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So after the touchdown,
now I can breathe.
To kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now Prescott. There's Ferguson, the tight end. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Again, Prescott to the air. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
It's a minute 56 left. I mean,
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often.
Dallas got it.
Trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
The Lions called their first timeout.
And in the wrong formation.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll throw again. Dak. He's going to let one go. Deep for Lamb.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
The gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
It's okay.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready.
Game's over.
Stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
You know what? Fuck you, Dallas.
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll stop it with
Just because.
13 seconds left to play.
Kicked my ass in the regular season.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Pass brought in by Ferguson.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.
Fuck you, Dallas.
That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Lions. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough
Now
one
I
coming
face
up
the winner
next
between
Sunday,
Eric and
the
Osi.
conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the
No
NFL
Hutchinson, no problem.
on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
5-7. $44 for $411. Think about that. Think about that. $44 for $411. A little bit. Again, I don't have to pass it all. Crosby had 2 sacks. Crosby's got, what, 5 sacks in the last 2 games. .483 yards of total offense, 49 rushes for 425, 8.7 average, 7 for 9.